Welcome back, folks. We're now down to our last game here in the 5th Stallion Teens 10 feet conference. Once again, today is November 16, 2025, and we're live here at the AYSN Gym in N. Domingo, San Juan City. My name is Reynald Greg Cilia, your commentator for today's final two games. And it's a very eventful Sunday afternoon for everybody who loves basketball. And right now, we see on the floor Celsius wearing their bright orange kits. Meanwhile, ang BBC naman wearing royal blue. And just a quick recap for both these teams. BBC still winless in the season so far with 0-3 losses. Samantalang meron namang record na 2-1 itong Celsius. Let's see if BBC gets their first win of the season. Now here's Celsius. Pascual asking for the ball. Tan has it. Left wing three. Yes, sir! That's how you saw the game. Oh, a little bit too physical right there, but there was no foul. Just the ball was tipped out of bounds. Now triggering in bounds is Marcos Fernandez for BBC. Here's Marcos Kosai. Oh, that's Colin Mathay rather, not Marcos Kosai. Soon for three, Babawi. Hits back rim. Here goes Ethan C. Leads it. Kosai, now the three once more. Thank you, Noatan. And a very quick 6-point swing for them for 2 3-point field goals made. That's a short stab. Still a miss for Marcos Stew that time around. Oh, that's Sean Rodriguez. I stand corrected. Sean Rodriguez missed 2 in a row from point blank range. And BBC is still scoreless in this ball game so far. Step back. Rodriguez to Fernandez. No go. Matakbo ngayon, EJ Pascual. He gives it. Oh, that's a miss. Ethan C. Just misses wide right on that 3-point shot from top of the key. There's Marcos Kosai. Defending. And now BBC misses another point blank shot. Marcos Kosai handles it. Stops. Spins. Ethan C. Big boy move. Gets the bump. The bucket. And the 3-point play opportunity. Early in this ball game, they have held BBC scoreless after less than 3 minutes of play. It's an 8-0 spread right now. Make that 9. Ethan C. looking like a man amongst boys here. Sean Rodriguez mukhang nagkaroon ng kaunting problema in bringing that ball. Colin Mathay finally makakabutas na rin ang BBC dito. They record their first 2 points of the game. Pascual for 3. Punches it through! EJ Pascual gets himself on the 3-point board. Three seconds to work with in crossing half court. That's great defense. Defense to offense. Not this time around. That's a miss from Larios Villacorte. Fernandez. Hang dribble. Now gets it to Ooh, that's a miss. by Colin Mathay, who scored the first 2 points of the game para sa BBC. That's a quick step through by Marcus Kosai. Good move, but to no avail. But Ethan C was right there to clean up the mess. Sean Rodriguez has it. Now it's with Colin Mathay. They do not have a true point guard. But they have big bodies on the floor. Marcus Fernandez is one great example for that one. EJ Pascual, will he take another three? Marcus Kosai to Ethan C, who takes the three. It's a wild shot for him. It seems like that's not his forte. Marcus Fernandez, the scoop shot, gets bailed by a foul committed by Ethan C. And an auto-guard timeout has been whistled by BBC. Don't look away. We'll be back for more action. Marcus Fernandez is now at the line for BBC as he misses the first free throw. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi. Marcus Fernandez goes black. But they get the board. Marcus Fernandez, another chance. This time it's a field goal. Marcus Kosai handles the leather. Gives it to Ethan C. To the other side of the floor. Here's EJ Pascual to Ethan C. He's left wide open for a good reason. Here's Marcus Kosai. EJ Pascual, another three. This time around, it hits back rim and a miss. EJ Pascual, ilalapit. That's too strong. But a great steal here by Tan. Noah Tan extending their lead. Extended their possession rather. Ethan C. Another rebound for him. And a traveling. He hopped without dribbling. Talking about EJ Pascual was whistled for the travel, and mandatory 5-minute substitutions for both these teams are now on the floor.
The official ladies scoreboard.
8 points ang inaalagaan kalamangan dito ng Celsius. Oh, that's a very high pass by Chen. Supposedly gonna go to Pablo Rufino, the captain of BBC. Here's Marcos De Lara. He has great instincts for a point guard. Now with Rocco Aranillo. Gets it right back after passing that one. Soledad to Ethan C. Ethan C drives inside. And he gets fouled as he drove really hard to the basket. Now he will be shooting 2 free throws from the charity stripe. Ethan C has a 1 motion shot, which is at this rate so far, it's counterproductive for what he wants to do. But that time around, he goes for a switch. So it's just an arc issue for him apparently. There's Colin Matay. Chen intercepts it. Marcus De Lara intercepts it, but recovered by Chen. Baltazar driving inside. Good defense by Soledad and company. There's Marcos De Lara. Scanning the floor real quick. Aranillo driving baseline, pero nabangga ng depensa yon. What will Ethan C do? Handoff. That's a long two. Ethan C. Ooh, goes to the reverse. And that is your 10 feet offensive play of the quarter. Ethan C. Parang Pilita Corrales sa kanyang reverse. Chen triggering in bounds as Juan Chen gets it to Mateo Baltazar. Baltazar in the middle. Inilabas kay Colin Matay who lights up the three. 17-9 is our score. 3 minuto na lamang ang nalalabi sa unang yugto. Ethan C. bumabawi. 20-19 is our score. Back-to-back triples. Oh, apologies. 17-12 is our score. There you go. There's a little bit of confusion. 20-13 is our score. May kalamangan ay Celsius. 20-11 rather is our score with 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Here's Colin Matay trying to cross half court despite the press. Colin Matay finds a comrade on the baseline, the captain. No go. Here is Marcos De Lara with a full head of steam. Puts the ball up. But Ethan C is right there to clean up the mess by De Lara. The offensive rebounding of Ethan C is second to none, at least in this game. Another three. Matay tries that one to no avail. Pero mananatili sa kanila ang possession. Ethan C already has 11 points, 3 rebounds, all of which coming from the offensive end of the floor. Baltazar was called for an offensive foul. Apparently there was a chicken wing out. That's his second personal foul. And an out-of-guard timeout has been whistled here. Para sa koponan niya ng Celsius, magbabalik kami after the short break. Coming off that auto guard timeout by Celsius, we're now back in the ball game. Marcos De Lara handles the leather for them. Ethan C swings it. The three, no go. Marcos De Lara tips it. Ethan C still trying to battle for the loose ball. And a jump ball call has been whistled. Possession arrow says it's still Celsius ball. Ethan C is on the right corner, swings it to De Lara on top of the key. Now the three, Enzo Soledad. Nagpapaulan dito ng mga tres ang bawat tupunan, but for Celsius they're leading by 14. Matay another three. He's the one who's hot, but now he's not. That is iron deficient. Probably needs some milk. Marcos De Lara now instructing, orchestrating the offense. Ethan C, The runner, too strong. Can't get a hold of that basketball on the rebound. But Marcus Delara, Aranilio tracks down that one. Aranilio, high looping rebound. But that one was stolen away from him. Here's Pablo Rufino going inside. Dump pass. Tough shot. Ooh. Just rolls out of the rim. Here's Aranilio. Swings it. Now the three. That one short. Soledad misses on that one. Baltazar all the way to the cup. Cutting the lead down to just 12 before ending the first half. That is good for your Uniled. Assist of the quarter. An outlet pass leading to that great bucket. And a good defense played here by BBC as Ethan C was driving down the rim with a full head of steam. Soledad is wide open. That's good. That marks the end of the first 10 minutes of action. Our score is 28-14. A 14-point lead being enjoyed and protected by Celsius. Don't look away, may 30 minuto pa ang nalalabi. Magbabalik kami after this break. We're now back for the second quarter of action once again. Welcome back to the 5th Stallion Teens 10 Feet Conference. Today is November 16, 2025, and we're live here at the AYSN Gym in Domingo, San Juan City. My name is Reynold Greg Cilia, keeping you company for the final two games of this very eventful Sunday afternoon. And during the last game, Charm has given Amsteel their first loss of the season after finishing the game 63-61. And right now, it's a showcase between BBC, still winless with an 0-3 record, going up against a 2-1 record of Celsius. BBC is wearing their blue kits, and Celsius is wearing the bright orange ones. And oh, he went back. Just could not get out and fall. It's a 12-point lead here by Celsius. In the right corner, Soledad swings it. Villacorte. Another pass. Marcus Cosay the three. At kalahating buwan na ang kalamangan dito. But Marcos Fernandez was fouled as he drove to the basket. 2 shots ang ibibigay sa kanya ng ating mga referees. That's what you get for being ultra aggressive in driving to the hole. Marcus Fernandez hits the first one. Second one hits back rim, but they get the offensive board. That one is with Hovan Chen, who tries the three, no go. A breakaway lay, binali pa ni Larius Villacorte, but to no avail. That one's a wild shot. Here's Marcus Fernandez. Oh, that's the three, no go by Hovan Chen. He goes 0 for 2 early in this second canto rather. Pascual to Villacorte from the corner, no. Here goes Sean Rodriguez to Chen. Oh, bailout shot there by Rodriguez. Cuts the lead back down to 13. That's 12, rather. Marcos Cosay swings it to Pascual. Another pass to the corner, the three, no go. And another offensive board for them, Villacorte. Trying to look for someone to pass to, gets it to Pascual. Another pass, swing. Inside. Ooh, that's a hard foul committed by David Ke. Meanwhile, it's Enzo Soledad who's now at the line for 2 shots. Who misses the first one? Enzo Soledad. Enzo Soledad goes 0 for 2. Another short stab. This time napalpal yun ang board. There's Larios Villacorte. Stop and pass. Wow! That was a very deceptive pass. He went for a regular jump shot and then at the last second, or even just a split second, he decided to dump it off to a cutting comrade. Here's Fernandez. That's a short stab. No go. Tumatakbo ngayon ang mga naka-orange. Marcos Cosay with a exhibition, a flurry of moves. EJ Pascual, another three. That one short. Hovan Chen handling the leather for them. Talking about BBC. Chen, yes. Slices the defense like hot knife through butter. It's Hovan Chen. There's EJ Pascual. Steps back to Villacorte. To Pascual, back again. The three, Pascual, in and out. Fernandez against Pascual. Oh! That's an ankle breaker! Will he finish the play? Yes, he does! That's the flurry of moves. Marcus Fernandez, you get the 10 feet offensive play of the quarter. Villacorte is open. Why is he not shooting? That's a bad pass. Poor decision making. Good defense. Turning into quick offense. Thank you, Hovan Chen. That's your Celsius energy play of the quarter. Turning defense into quick offense. And just like that, it's a single-digit deficit. 32-24 is our score at traveling pa nga. Sunod-sunod ang turnover dito ng Celsius. Let's see how BBC can capitalize on these mistakes. Almost a steal right there. They have 4 seconds bago maitawid. Naitawid nila but to the wrong man. Marcos Cosay all the way to the cup. And they regain the double-digit lead. 36-24 is our score. 35-24 rather, with 5 and 11 remaining in the second. Right now it's BBC's ball. Advanced pass to Rufino. Now it's with Baltazar. They are playing ultra fast. Wow, what a finish. Mateo Baltazar disregarding all sorts of defense, even the one from Ethan C. Right now, he is at the line for the bonus free throw. And he completes the 3-point play opportunity. Here goes Marcos De Lara to Ethan C, who swings it outside. EJ Pascual thought about it. Hands it off instead. Rocco Aranillo to De Lara. The free throw line jumper is wide left. There's Baltasar. He just made a 3-point play. Oh, that's a hard fall. And no call by the referees, but there's marginal contact, I argue. Marcus De Lara makes him pay on the other end. Baltazar. Oh, it's Mathai rather. And now here's Baltazar. Goes to his right, finishes, not this time around. Baltazar is the trigger man from the sideline. That's a big boy move from Rocco. From Caleb Chua rather. Sporting that long hair look. DJ Pascual spins. And he finds a comrade to pass to. Now the ball is in the corner. That's a three. Sean Yu, no. Marcos Fernandez with a full head of steam. Gives it out to Mathai who takes that short. Pablo Rufino secures it pero tumama yon sa kanyang tuhod. Marcus De Lara for three. No go. Matakbo ngayon ang BBC. Baltazar all the way to the cup. No go. And that's good defense. Played right there by Sean Yu. Pero nang pagka-rebound niya, nakaapak pala siya out of bounds. Pablo Rufino gives it to Colin Mathai. Now it's with Marcus Fernandez. That's a jumper. No go. He's been forcing the issue from that right elbow pero hindi pa siya nagiging successful in this game so far on that shot. 37-29 is our score, and there's an auto guard timeout whistled by Celsius Tolnakoe. We'll be back for more. First free throw by Aranillo is a make. The second one extends the lead to double figures. 39-29 is our score. Marcus Fernandez spins, fires, and disregards all sorts of defense. EJ Pascual handles the leather. He's the forward for Celsius. Rocco Aranillo misses on that one. The ball just rolls out. Fernandez finds Rufino, gets blocked by Pascual. But the three by Mathai is open. No go. Ethan C secures the rebound. That's a good pass to Aranillo. Will he try another tray? No, Ethan C says reset, but he attacks instead. That's a wild shot. Medyo ipinilit yun. Baltazar tried to go coast to coast, but a better defensive possession right there for Celsius. Pascual. To Aranillo, another try from deep, no go. And it's BBC ball. Handling the leather for BBC is Colin Mathai. He has made triples so far. Made a triple. Inside is Fernandez. Wow, what a move! Even the coach of Celsius just don't know what to do with that one. Just too big, too strong. and too skilled for the 17 and under division. Here's CJ Pascual, Marcus Dilara, Ethan C. Tried to go inside. That's a travel. Clear as day. He picked up his dribble, took 3 steps. Marcus Fernandez scanning the floor. Pablo Rufino driving inside, baseline, and finishes on that runner. Here goes Marcos Dilara. Now it is an air ball from way downtown. They still have 12 to work with though. Aranillo, hop step. That's a Yugo. That's a travel. You cannot do a same foot in jumping, in landing, because that move was popularized by Richie Rivero here in the Philippines. But the FIBA Commission has deemed it as a travel. Marcus Fernandez played defense right there really, really well. Talking about that one. Oh, that's a blocking. That's a blocking foul on Colin Mathai. Therefore, it's a 3-point play opportunity for Ethan C. And on the other end, it was also a great defensive play, forcing BBC into a very tough shot. Pero this time around, sabi ni Ethan C, walang problema. Ethan C is 6. The bonus free throw is now having the best game out of everybody. Now has 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. With 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter, we're down to an auto-guard timeout. 42-35 is our score. We'll be right back. Less than 18 seconds remaining. We're now back in action. Colin Mathai for 3. That was short. Enzo C tumatakbo. Now, that's Marcus Dilara. Toranillo inside. Gets the bump, the bucket, plus the bonus. That's how you execute a 3-man fast break. Aranillo blows the bonus free throw. 6 seconds remaining. Baltazar with a full head of steam goes up. Cannot put it in. And that marks the end of the first half of action. 44-35 is our score. Still with the lead is Celsius at hindi pa nakakalamang dito ang BBC. So don't look away. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari with the final 20 minutes of action when we return. After 20 minutes of play so far, we're now down to the second half of action. Once again, welcome, folks, to the 5th Stallion Teens 10 Feet Conference. We're live here at AYSN Gym in N. Domingos and 1 City for the final game of the night. And after 20 minutes of action, we see Celsius still leading by 9 points. 44-35 is our score, and the leaders of this game so far, Ethan C. has 16 points. Marcus Kosai has 7. And Noah Tan has 6 for Celsius. Meanwhile, para naman sa BBC, Marcus Fernandez has 11. Baltazar has 7. Samantalang Colin Mathay naman has 5. Here's Chen. Now the ball is in the hands of Marcus Fernandez. That one's a miss coming from Sean Rodriguez. There's EJ Pascual. That's a very high looper. Pascual, second time around, no go. Marcus Fernandez handles the leather. Drives left. Ooh! Good Pinoy step. Or that's a Euro. I don't know. He did both. It may be a Pinoy step because of that head fake and ball fake, but the Euro is quite prominent at the same time as he stepped left to right, evading all sorts of defense. Ethan C for 3. That goes in and out. Here's Hoven Chen against Marcus Dilara. Spins, fires. The ball rolls out of the rim. Ethan C with a full head of steam. 1 and 2. Oh! That's a very dangerous fall. He slipped. But he's okay. He's okay. And they scored those 2 points. But lucky for him, he's okay. Marcus Fernandez swings it to Baltazar. Baltazar. Nagkagawa ng bola. It's a jump ball call. Possession arrow says it stays with BBC. Baltazar kicks it into Fernandez. Oh, inside is Chua. That's a wild shot. No go. Another one. Put back job. Still doesn't fall. Battle for the loose ball. Nakukuha yan ni Marcus Dilara. Here's EJ Pascual. Sizing up his defender. Marcus Dilara swings it to the other corner. Oh. Good deceleration move, but to no avail. Here's Marcus Fernandez. Inside. Wow! He goes coast to coast, takes the issue upon to himself. And he just scored right through the D. Now he's heading to the line for another shot for the 3-point play opportunity. Hoven Chen. Wow. Great presence of mind by Hoven Chen. The runner is good. That's great calculation from Rocco Aranillo. He knows how to use the board well. Unfortunately, he did not go back down to defense. At na-scorean sila ron. 48-43 ang ating score. 5 na lamang ang hinahabol ng BBC. Marcus Dilara going inside. Makes use of steps. No go. Ball was saved. To the wrong man. Marcus Dilara has it. In a world of trouble. They have 18 seconds. They can take the time here. And Hoven Chen just gave a little bit of a love tap to Sean Rodriguez. Meanwhile, papasok naman muli itong si Ethan C. Replacing his comrade in Enzo Soledad. BJ Pascual misses on the first one, but the second one can make this lead a 6-point lead. And yes, he does. Here's Marcus Fernandez playing the point. He's a big point guard in this league. Asks for a pick. Decides not to use it. Hovanchen swings it. Now the three. Baltasar for three. Yes, sir! Marcus De Lara rather. To Ethan C. Ethan C. driving middle. Tried to finish left. But that is not his dominant hand. Here's Hovanchen. Driving inside. Used the floater to no avail. That one's a little bit too strong. Here's EJ Pascual. Gives it to Marcos Kosai. And just like that, once again, it's a 5-point lead. They may have had some struggles entering the third, but they got their groove back now. Baltazar. Marcus De Lara triggering inbounds, and he finds Ethan C. Marcus De Lara handles the leather, orchestrating the offense for Celsius. Here's De Lara, fakes, gives it. That's a long two, no go. Rebound collected by Sean Rodriguez. Here's Marcus Fernandez. He spins, fires, and hits. How did that happen? How did he do that? I don't know, but apparently this is just a daily thing for him. The three. Yes, sir! Rocco Aranillo lights one up from way downtown. Here's Baltazar. To Fernandez. To the corner. Gets it right back, but there's a little bit of miscommunication right there. Led to Butterfingers. Possession mapupunta sa Celsius. And if you're BBC, these are the kinds of turnovers that you do not want to happen. These unforced turnovers just, breaks the team's momentum. Now here's Aranillo. Swings it to De Lara. To the other corner. Marcos Kosai drives baseline. Goes to the right-handed lay. Puts it up and in. And there's a throw-in violation committed by BBC. Therefore, another possession given to Celsius. Ethan C. stops, pops, and hits. Marcus Fernandez asking for a pick in the middle. Settles for the long two, no go. The gooseneck was not very extended right there, but he had great follow-through. Oh, Ethan C. with a full head of steam gets the bump, the bucket, and the three-point play the hard way. And that's an auto-guard timeout by BBC. Don't look away, we'll be back for more. Ethan C. His bonus free throw is good. That's a 3-point play opportunity, which he completes. Marcus Fernandez has to come up with something quick. Van Chen for 3. Punches it through! We have a surplus of 3-pointers here at AYSN. Another. Not this time around. Marcus Fernandez tracks down the long rebound. Fernandez to Mathay. Mathay settles for the step back J. Not gonna fall. Here's Ethan C. This is his specialty. But he gets bumped while mid-air. That goes against. Oh! That's the 4th personal of Colin Mathay. And this free throw by Ethan C. is a miss. Marcus Kosai tracks down the loose ball. Marcus Kosai short stab, no go. Here's Van Chen. Gives it to Mathay. He has 4 fouls. Chen for 3. Lucky bounce, no go. Here's EJ Pascual handling the leather. 1-2. No. Ethan C has it. Bumomba sa ilalim. Gets blocked. But they get the long rebound. Another possession here for Celsius. Oh, finally. They get a clear look at the basket. Enzo Soledad brings that one home for them. Marcus Fernandez. That's a no-jump 3. From Mateo Baltazar. I was shocked that he pulled off a no-jump 3-pointer. You know, for kids that age, it's not usual. But if you're a professional, like for example, a very prominent figure who has a no-jump jump shot is Bo Belga, JR Kenyahan. But in this division, you don't usually expect those kinds of jumpers. Or even Mark Agiwa. Oh, a hard fall once again. Ethan C hits the deck, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. And good thing that his physique can support his body weight really, really well. And he is also so flexible that even though he makes awkward landings, he makes sure that he is safe and sound as he hits the deck. Ethan C, his first free throw. He now has 22, make that 23. Villacorte checks back in for Celsius at the same time. And Ethan C has 23 to his name. Ang pa yan, ang 12 rebounds and 3 assists. There's Marcus Fernandez. To Van Chen, another 3, Chen. Back rim. Here's Ethan C. Picks his dribble up, puts the ball up and in. Ethan C has been carrying the offensive load here for Celsius. Kalahati ng score ng Celsius ay sa kanya lamang nanggagaling. He has 25 now in this game. Here's EJ Pascual. The 3 right now, no. Villacorte cannot grab that rebound battle. Van Chen, high looper lay, no go. And Villacorte is all alone, but misses. Ethan C is there to clean up the mess. Here's Chen. Gives it to Pablo Rufino. Chen to Fernandez. Now it's in the corner. Pablo Rufino. Oh! Mapuputokan sila ng 24. Oh, that's a foul. It's a foul. He was hit in the head. I thought that signal was a shot clock violation. But no. Sean Rodriguez was hit in the back of the head as he took that shot. And although he only hit the backboard on that putback attempt, he still got fouled. Therefore, 2 shots. And he made the first one. The second one is a miss. That's a split. 1 second to work with. That's a Hail Mary. Short, but that's sweet but short. As we mark the end of the third canto, Lobo na ang kalamangan dito na Celsius 70-52. We'll be right back for the last 10 minutes of action when we return. We're now down to the fourth and final quarter, final 10 minutes of action. Here in the 5th Stallion Teens 10 feet conference. Once again, my name is Reynald Greg Cilia on the call for you today. And Colin Mathay opens up the scoring sheet for this final 10 minutes of action. But they're still down by 16. De Lara for 3, no go. Rodriguez tracks down the long rebound. Now here goes Mateo Baltazar. Pablo Rufino fakes it, now gives it back to Baltazar. They're looking for someone. Takes it upon himself. No go, that's Baltazar who misses. Marcus Kosai, 2-on-1 fast break. Marcus Kosai fades a little back and misses. Good defense by Colin Mathay right there. Stopping that fast break all by himself. Baltazar gives it to Mathay from the inbounds. Oh, that's a good steal, Marcos De Lara. But a counter steal was completed by Mateo Baltazar. Oh, no go on that short stab. Baltazar has it once again. That's a push-off. Driving inside. And he gets the blocking foul whistle. Mateo Baltazar playing physical on the offensive end at the same time on the defensive end as well. You know, he's a two-way player at this age, and now he has 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Make that 11 points. Make that 13. 12 rather. Celsius up by 14. They have De Lara, Tan, Kosai, Aranillo, and Soledad. The ball is with Aranillo. That's a floater, no go. Body is on the floor. Matakbo ngayon si Sean Rodriguez. No look pass to Rufino, but butters fingers on the receiving end. That will not help their cause. Here's Marcus Kosai. Steps back, tries to reset. Marcus Delara stutters. Gives it to Soledad. Aranillo to Kosai. He looks at the rim. Soledad. Short stab. No. Now here goes Mateo Baltazar. One against three. And he gets fouled as he drove to the basket. Akala bola pero kasama pati braso. Tannen Aranillo goes back to the bench in favor of Ethan C. and EJ Pascual. Marcus Delara may tangan ng bola para sa Celsius. Lamang sila ng 13. Marcus Delara is inside. Now the 3. EJ Pascual for 3. No go. And the rebound has not been gathered well by Mateo Baltazar as he stepped out of bounds on the rebounding battle. Marcus Kosai right now driving right. Fading. No go. He gets blocked inside for that Exped Sox defensive play of the quarter. Pero Kosai susubukan bumawi from 3, no go. Here's Mateo Baltazar. 4 against 2 fast break. Bodies on the floor. Oh, Mathai missed everything right there. But Pablo Rufino was fouled on the cleanup job.
Pushing foul on number 10. It's also
An auto-guard timeout has been called by Celsius. Don't look away. We'll be back for more basketball when we return. After that timeout, we see Pablo Rufino missing that first shot at the 4.5 meter line. Rufino has 2 points, 2 rebounds, make that 3 points. And now here's Celsius. Entry pass to Ethan C. Dumps it off once more, but that ball was stolen away. Mathai to Rufino inside. The reverse layup is good. That is your uni-led assist of the quarter. Great pass by Mathai. Here's EJ Pascual going inside. No go this time. Now here's Baltazar with a full-headed steam. He steps on the brakes, tried to go reset. But Mathai had other plans in his mind. Takes the 3, no go. Marcus Delara ahead of the pack, but the ball was faster than him as a turnover. Colin Mathai handles the leather here for BBC. What will he do? They have 6 minutes remaining on the game clock, but they're still down by 10. They cannot trade baskets here. Rodriguez gives it to Baltazar, who goes to the short stab. No, that's a wild shot. I believe they had to be more consistent in moving without the ball in order for them to carve out some space on the defense. Inside this Kosai, that's how you move without the basketball. You know, he started from the right corner, and once he saw that his defender's eyes is locked onto the ball handler, he just slipped right under the basket. That's how we do it, kids. Here's Colin Mathai. Dribbles. Forces the issue. That's a bad shot, but Caleb Chua is right there to put that ball back up and in. Ethan C for three. That's short. Here's Baltazar going inside. Steps left. No. Here's Ethan C. It's a 2-on-2 fast break. He goes to his right. Cannot finish, but Marcus De Lara follows that one up and extends the ball game back up to 12. 74-62 is our score at tumawag ng Autoguard timeout dito on BBC. Magbabalik kami after the short break. Less than 5 minutes na lamang ang nalalabi sa ating huling dugto ng ating laro. 74-62 is our score. Ball is with Fernandez. Kakapasok niya lamang nitong fourth quarter. Baltazar has it. Two-man game between him and Fernandez. Baltazar, 5 seconds to work with. Now they need a comrade to bail them out. No go at mapuputukan sila ng 24. That was stagnant offense, and this has been the issue by BBC. And yes, they have Marcus Fernandez, who is the hero of the night. Unfortunately for them, one man can only take the team so far, even though he has 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tinatapatan naman siya ng napakagaling na si Ethan C., who has 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Marcus Kosai, the captain, also adding 15 points of his own. What will BBC do? They must rely on off-ball movement and less on hero isoball. Now the three. Hovan Chen misses that one, and that's a team rebound para sa Celsius. Walang makakatangan na kupunan nun sa long rebound na yun. Now here's EJ Pascual handling the leather. He's a marksman from D. De Lara, floor general, is on the right wing. Ethan C asking for the leather. Being trapped by 4 white shirts. Great behind the back pass. Now they have 7 seconds to work with. No go on that one by Marcos Kosai. Pascual for 3. Not this time. Marcos Fernandez with a full head of steam, but he's too fast for the ball. Ethan C. That's how you turn defense into quick offense, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Celsius energy play of the half. 78-62 is our score. Marcus Fernandez drove to the rim, but his hands, his arms, his elbows were grabbed as he tried to protect the basketball when he went up for the lay. Marcus Fernandez misses on that first one. It definitely is an arc issue. His shot is quite flat, and a part of it can be accredited because of his lack of the stretch and his gooseneck. Nevertheless, they are still leading by 15. They're still down by 15 rather. Talking about Marcus Fernandez and BBC. Baltazar puts that ball back up. Cannot put it in. At ang bola mapupunta pa sa Celsius, as they have the opportunity to ice the game and just protect the lead, or even step on the cylinder, on the accelerator still, and still keep scoring. Here's Marcus De Lara, goes inside Ethan C. They know how to break the 2-3 zone well. And that's a corner three. No go. Misses right there. Itong si number 14. That is Noah Tan from Celsius. Marcos De Lara handles the leather as Anjo Perez screams last 2 minutes. Ethan C. Fadeaway J, no go. Rebound collected by Baltazar. Here's Marcos Fernandez. Great pass inside. That is your Uniled assist play of the quarter. Marcos Fernandez finds a streaking Hovanchen who finishes the layup inside. They're still down by 11, but the window of opportunity is still open with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. That's literally 100 seconds, a long time of basketball. A lot of things can happen, and I assure you, stranger things have happened. There's Ethan C. handling the leather. He goes quick. They can take time here, or they can take those 2 points. That one is too easy for him. He now has a score of 30. Wow. That one's a miss from way downtown. Ethan C. for sure is the best player of the ball game. After this game, he has 30 points and 13 rebounds. And now he gets fouled as he drives his way to the cup. Now going to the line for 2 shots.
Now is on the play. The pick of the zone is third. And time for 2 free throws, Ethan C.
Ethan C. First free throw just comes up short. And he goes for a split. He makes the second. It's Marcos Fernandez. Leaves it for 3. Yes, sir! Colin Mathai lights one up from deep. But I believe it's a little bit too late. They're still down by 11. They still need to get a stop here. And quick offense. Marcos Fernandez completes the steal, but Ethan C. scores his 32nd point of the ball game. Very dominant in this win. Leaving BBC with still a 0-win column. Meanwhile, Mateo Baltazar was fouled as he went straight to the cup and scored those 2 points and make it to 3. Yes, he does. But they still are down by 10 big points. 83-73 is our score with 35 seconds remaining in the game clock. Isang shot clock na lamang ito. Aranillo recovers it for Villacorte. 10 seconds remaining. Ethan C. And that is it. Oh! EJ Pascual still shot it. Patay na ang ating shot clock. 14 seconds na lamang nalalabi. They can just put this down on the floor, but Mathai had other plans on his mind. Mathai, another 3. No. Aranillo secures the final rebound of the ball game, and that marks the end of our very amazing, eventful Sunday. 83-73 is our score. Celsius comes out on top, getting their 3rd win of the season. Samantalang BBC was handed their 4th loss of the season. Don't look away. We'll be back for the best player of the ball game interview. Malamang sa malamang. Marcos Fernandez is on the losing team. Therefore, it's Ethan C. with 35, 13, and 3. We're going to be interviewing the best player of the ball game when we return. Welcome back to the 5th Stallion Teens 10-seed conference. And after that very tough game, 83 to 73, coming out on top is Celsius over BBC. And now, Ethan, you scored 35 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. How did you prepare for this game?
I wasn't even supposed to play this game. I was supposed to just stay home and do nothing, but my mom forced me to come here because I was injured yesterday. So, yeah, I had bad cramps, but yeah, I didn't really prepare.
And earlier during the game, we found your mom being the perfect stage mom that she is, the basketball mom that she is, taking videos of you all around, even the court. What are you feeling whenever you see those kinds of scenes?
I'm kind of embarrassed, but I think it's just because she cares about me. So, it's okay, I guess, but I'd rather she don't do that.
You'd rather don't do that, but honestly, brother, I must tell you, it is a moment that is supposed to be celebrated, because you're being celebrated here at the same time.
Yeah.
Your team is celebrating a win. 3-1 is now your record for the season. What's the plan for Celsius heading into the season?
I think our team is doing really good. I think we have good chemistry, and I think the main objective is to have fun, but I think winning would be really good too.
And after having lots of bad falls earlier in the game, how are you feeling?
My ankle's a bit twisted, but I'm feeling fine. We got the win. I gotta go home, relax. So, yeah.
All right, and there you have it. Once again, our best player of the ball game, Ethan C, with 35 big points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And before we end this interview, anybody want to shout out or greet?
Yeah. I want to shout out my uncle Marty Tio. I guess my mom for bringing me here, and Pablo Rufino, number 2 on BBC team. Yeah.
There you go. Once again, Celsius getting their 3rd win of the season over BBC, improving the record to a 3-1. And our best player of the ball game, Ethan C, with 35, 13, and 3. And kita-kita ulit tayo next week, folks. So long.